It's you.
You know her?
It's been a long time.
This place is epic.
Hello everybody, this is Hornote606 back again. Been a while since I've uploaded a video and I thought I'd do something a little bit different, upload some Transformers. I actually wanted to upload a video a week or two ago, but you know, having a few problems with my internet and it was just annoying. Every video I uploaded was just, the audio was fine but the video was all messed up and I couldn't figure out what it was, whether it was the rendering or whether it was my internet connection or whether it was just YouTube being YouTube and messing things up. I couldn't figure it out, but you know, it seems to be working now, so I thought I'll upload something a little bit different. This time I'm uploading Transformers FoC Cybertron. This is the Escalation mode, one of the multiplayer modes, and basically is Escalation mode is basically your typical survival mode for those that don't know. So if you played Horde mode and Gears of War or anything like it in other games that have multiplayer, it's pretty much the same thing. Here you have 15 waves, as you can see in the top right there. This is going to be wave 1 of 15, and you're pretty much just trying to survive through each wave. Now, where this works for Transformers, whether you're playing as the Autobots or the Decepticons, which is decided upon depending on which level you pick, will determine whether you're playing as the Autobots or the Decepticons. And also, I think it will also decide, depending on the level again, which Autobots and which Decepticons you're playing as. But saying that, apart from the vehicle types, the only real difference is the different classes, well, the different roles that the characters will play. So whether you're picking Autobots, whether you're picking Decepticons in Escalation mode, there will only be 4 categories. You can only have 4 people, and you can each player can only pick one person. And you have one person will play the role as the medic, one person will play the role of the guy that's supplying the ammo basically. One guy carries a shield and the other guy can deploy a gun turret. So each player can only pick one, so you can't have 2 medics, you can't have 2 guys supplying ammo, you can only have one of each, and it works quite well. I really enjoy it, and you really enjoy this mode best when you're with a group of people and you're working together as a team. Now I'm playing with a bunch of random people here. I've pretty much been playing with a whole host of random people since I've been playing Escalation mode, but this particular group, we work quite well together for the most part. Everyone was performing their roles well, I felt. I'm playing as Swindle, and on this particular map he is the guy supplying the ammo. So as you can see here, I've just deployed my I don't know what, dome I guess, and anyone that's within this kind of dome shaped area will get resupplied with ammo. Now this doesn't last forever. If you did see it quick there at the bottom right, you saw the outer circle was depleting, and it's now fully depleted and the dome has disappeared. So it doesn't last forever, but it does recharge, so you kind of have to pick your moments and when to use it. I find it best in the early waves, you know, when just before the wave, well, at the end of a wave and just before the next wave begins. But during the later waves, it can be quite difficult and you use up a tremendous amount of ammo in this, and that's why I prefer to play as the guy carrying the ammo, because I can just resupply myself just about any time I want, and it usually works out quite well. So other things about Escalation mode, I'm not sure what you call it. I'm going to call it credits, but you earn credits when completing the round, completing the wave, killing enemies, etc. And you earn credits, as you can see. And you can spend these credits on, you know, getting some more ammo, which all these things are littered around the place. Ammos, abilities, upgrading your weapons, and opening new areas also requires credits. So just about everything, if you want it, a new weapon, more health, you have to pay for it. But if everyone's performing their roles, like if the medic's performing his role and the team is sticking together, which is the most important thing, you'll probably find it very difficult to survive if the team is not sticking together, especially in the later waves. The early waves, okay, you can probably run out and do whatever, you know, you can melee whoever you want in wave 1. But in the later waves, when the bigger enemies and the more powerful ones start coming out and the game is chucking loads of enemies at you at once and they're coming from all different directions, you really need to stick together as a team. So as I was saying, you know, as the medic's performing his role, you really, and the team sticking together, you really shouldn't need to go out and go find energon to replenish your health. The same with the guy supplying the ammo, which in this this time around it's me. If I perform my role well, you know, people shouldn't really have to go looking for ammo because I'm right there and I'm supplying the ammo, and I try to stick close to my teammates whenever possible. Sometimes I do in these early waves move away from them, but I do try to stick close. Like right here, when someone's low on ammo, it will flash the little, you know, bullets symbol will appear next to them, so I know they're low on ammo. So once I've killed this guy, you know, I'll try and get close to someone and deploy my whatever you want, use my ability to resupply ammo to whoever wants it. So you have basically 3 chances. As you can see in the bottom left, you can see those 3 Decepticon icons just above my health and shield, and you have 3 chances. So basically if the whole team fails 3 times, then it's over. You have to start all the way from the beginning. If the whole team fails and you still have lives left, then you restart at the wave you failed at, basically. But if everything depletes, and then you start all over again. And but again, if the team's working well together, you can make it quite far and without hardly any problems. If you do fall during a wave, you don't die straight away, you have a chance to be revived either by the medic or by any other player. And you can still continue firing, but you don't have any aiming reticle. So it's kind of like blind firing really, you don't really know where you're exactly aiming at. But yeah. So other than that, so I'm just trying to stick close to my teammates there. So other than that, other things that I found that work well, again, sticking close to your team and also opening up the areas. I find that you can spend credits to open up other areas which may contain other weapons and stuff like that, but I find, you know, not opening up all the areas at once is probably best. Wait until the later waves to open up areas because you may need that space, especially when the bigger enemies start to come and you need to back away or move away from those bigger, more powerful enemies. And some areas make good places to hold up in because there aren't really any, many places the enemies can come from. So sometimes it's best to hold up in these areas which are blocked off until you're ready to spend the credits to open it up and move into the next area if you want to. So there are a range of enemies, and for the most part the enemies, whether it's Decepticons you're facing or Autobots you're facing, the enemies are relatively the same. There are a few differences. If you're facing the Decepticons, you do come up against Insecticons and some other enemies which the way they fight is different, where as you're playing a few or fighting against the Autobots, you probably come up against the big guy that's just firing lots of bullets at you, whereas the Decepticons, they have this big guy that has like these blades and he can come charging right at you. So small differences, but it still kind of works out the same. So we are on wave 505 and almost coming to the end of this video. So I hope you did enjoy this little escalation mode. When I have more parts of this is just part 1. think I've got 3 other parts to go. Can't remember how many parts I'm going to split this up into, because this is actually collectively roughly around a 40-minute video. So I'll speak more about Escalation mode, pick up any things that I've missed, and generally just speak about, you know, Transformers, you know, what I like about Transformers and stuff like that. So that's the end of this round. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked the video, you know, like it, subscribe, check out the other parts which I will get around to uploading. And once again, thank you and goodbye.